Been getting my ass whooped, man. But my last game was a real close
Film
game. We
rooms are the
played pretty
forum
good,
where
but we couldn't
strategies are
pull it off.
discussed
So
and victories are
let's
born.
see if we can get
Each
some better
person
luck
there
this
has a
time.
voice and a chance to
Better
step
result.
forward with what they believe.
Unfortunately, I'm not good at passing. Ooh. Damn, I forgot to see what my scouts was talking about. Okay.
This one and around the round one's going to be for this moment. Hey friends, welcome back to the Godspeed Garage. And this is one of the tires that dropped out. Well, pretty sure you're not supposed to see why. In that video, because I had
Excuse me. My drink at? All right, the old man is ready. Let's go. And we're going to blaze up some more reefer. Right.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arlington. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First carry now for Jason Blue. And the defense
fast,
brings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Weighing out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? Liking 18. Smash. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Come on, bro.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown.
Shit been going too fucked up for us, fellas. We got to go ahead and
already
take
this
these points
close.
right here.
You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 14. First down, Commander.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
Cut 19. Trap 50. Trap 18.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Commanders' first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Washington's first down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another Washington first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders first down.
It's another run here for Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Williams. The Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
Gain of 6.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That was disrespectful for us, fellas. Appreciate that.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 19, Cougar 19. Panther Street, Panther go.
Rodriguez will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Hey, fucking panic button.
Good stretch, finding the goal line. The touchdown
bitch.
and the
It's cool.
two-point
We get in
conversion.
this end zone, we still gonna be up.
Both teams ready to
Still
go
about
once
2
more
fellas.
as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
First and 10. At the 50-yard line.
Ready. Get it. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll run with Blue. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. David Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Daniel's going to keep this himself.
You got to punish this
They
guy.
went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Commanders first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
On the option, here's Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Savon Revel there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Williams,
You get it?
and he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay.
Damn it.
So they might be taking a look at this one.
All right. Good D, fellas. Come on. Keep it going. Tackle's been kind of weak.
Two minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Ready, set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
Well,
That is fun. What a throw.
Dang.
Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Playing with us.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Go. 70. Bronco 80. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll push forward for about a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and short, they go with Blue. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. What a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give. Here comes Blue. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
Field goal back.
Let's go. 18, Cougar 19, Mustang 19, Chap 60, Chap 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just shy of midfield. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
19 right, 18.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
19 tight. 79.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
Oh, get that pick.
Taken in. The motion man here is McClure. So
I
we're
accept
at
that.
halftime.
Fuck
Greg and I will
that.
be back
Would have been
right
better
after
if you
this.
kicked that field
It's
goal.
the
Gotta make some
National
better coaching
Football
decisions
League
with these motherfuckers.
on EA Sports.
Gotta take all our points.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The 3rd quarter begins with a run.
Dang.
Nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And
Ooh,
he'll
I
move this
ran
one
right into
down
it.
inside the 40-yard line. 20
That is
yards
not the
to
play
go
I thought I
there.
was calling.
That's good for
I'll
a
take that
Dallas first
motherfucker
down.
over.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, check that.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's going to be
Nigga dropped it.
incomplete. Good work by the defender.
Get the
Bodied his
fuck out
man
of
up.
here.
Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Now going to get a
Get your ass
stoppage.
on.
Injured
This
player.
motherfucker
It's
hurt.
C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. Third and 10.
Yeah, these motherfuckers here.
Ready.
Back to throw. This one completes
It's the first,
ball.
man.
And he's going to be
Come
taken
on,
down
dude.
short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put
Come on,
layers
dude.
into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
Open man is
All right.
Palmer. It's complete.
Yeah, he's down here from the jungle for that.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Count. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels now on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle.
Dang.
Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Dallas.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
Cowboys 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Come on now.
This is short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard
All right,
line.
let's exploit this mid blitz.
Okay, break. Go. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. Up the middle they go. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
70.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. He couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Paint thickness gauge. Now you can buy these on Amazon for I think as cheap as like $30. The one I'm using is right around 150. They go up to the thousands. And the only thing I like to say about a paint thickness gauge is what I use it for is what I call a big picture indicator that helps me to make the go or no go. So it's going to help me to go, oh, that's really thin. I'm not going to compound. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go that way. Or I go, wow, I got plenty of paint on here. I'm going to make the big picture indicator the decision to go. I'm going to go ahead and compound it to get the swirls and scratches out. So that's what I use.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll look to throw. And it's caught left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the handoff, Blue. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run on first and goal.
Where are you going? Where the fuck was you going?
They stop him for no gain.
That was crazy right there.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On second down, they'll run. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and He's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Cougar 19, go!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
This
That is
motherfucker, bruh. What is?
defense coming up
How
big
is
in
you
the
missing
red
that
zone.
shit?
It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much
How
of a
is you
choice. I
missing
think
that
he
shit,
had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Yeah, we looking for another cornerback and another motherfucking safety. Damn, fellas.
So now Daniels and the Commanders' offense going to go for 2. Play action. Here's Daniels rolling to the left. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Cowboys 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is incomplete.
Fuck
No way to force the football in there.
God
Good.
damn, get the
How
fuck
about
out of here.
2nd down?
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
18 Rattler. Come on. Set. Stretch the eagle. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Pass over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
So 2 minutes
43-yard
left to
line.
play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Check,
It
man.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Set it.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Panther Street. Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Definitely the final
Defense
play.
has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard
on
line.
now?
52 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Viking 18.
And the Commanders.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense defense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Shit.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Mustang 19. Dragon 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, Mike. We call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
19 tight.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Oh, terrible, fellas.
It's going to be hauled in. He's got it.
Yeah,
Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Bronco 80. Lions. 70 Rangers. 7. Ready,
Rather than jump like that, but that was unnecessary.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
65.
Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. If he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He's going to dial
What
up
the fuck is that?
ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they could generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 8, go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
The fourth down pass. Intercepted by the Commanders. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Washington.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First down, Commanders.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st down, Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Daniels going to throw again. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
43. Cowboys 25.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Cowboy 80.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. A win here on the road
Terrible,
for the
fellas,
Commanders.
terrible.
And it is their third consecutive victory.